Alrighty folks, this is something a wee bit different. We're not exclusively talking about North End this time, we're talking about every single team in the Championship, and we're not ranking where they're finishing, we're going to rank all of their home shirts. So, I want to do this for the away shirts and the third shirts as well, however not every team has unveiled all these shirts just yet. So we're going to go in order of what it's on here. I've got every single tab open, you know, putting the RAM to good use. Right, so we'll start off with Rotherham because that's what it's listed as on hither. Now, from a distance, the Rotherham shirt looks very plain, like there's not much going on with it, and it doesn't look exactly fantastic like on here. I looked at it and I thought, what the hell's that? But when you look at it up close, you see all the little fine details on it. Oh yeah, I'm down here by the way, because you can't see anything else otherwise. So yeah, you got all these lovely fine details on it. RUFC, pictures of the stadium. This fine little attention to detail is fucking great. The sponsor as well stands out nicely. The white sleeves with the black on the bottom of the sleeve looks very, very nice. Contrast. Puma, you've done a fantastic job with this shirt. This shirt is absolute quality. There is absolute no disputing that. So, Rotherham is going in to chef's kiss. That is a very nice kit.
Really good.
Sheffield. This also is a very, very lovely kit. I love how the black is breaking up the red and the white stripes, because that black adds that fine little bit of contrast, and it blends in very nicely with the Sheffield badge as well as the sponsor, the collar and the sleeves and stuff like that. It's nice how it says Blades on the inside as well, 1889, all that good stuff. This is a pretty good kit, however, I just don't think it has that exact same level of oomph as the Rotherham kit. It's a great kit, but it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's missing something. Don't get me wrong, this is a really nice kit. Very nice kit, one of the best this season. However, it does feel like there's something missing, unfortunately, so it's going in great.
Great, really great.
Next up, we've got Reading. Now, this is a very controversial one, because not a lot of people like this kit. A lot of people are saying it's horrible. I don't think it's terrible. The main design of, obviously, you've got the white and the blue stripes, and the sponsor blends in really nicely. The select colors, and that looks pretty cool. People take issue in the sleeve because it looks like a pattern you'd see on a bus seat, which I can agree with. But it does send a message, because these lines represent the climate level over the last however many years. I don't know how many years it is that they're trying to represent here. Does it tell me in like the thing? No, it doesn't. But yeah, this is something to do with temperatures to raise awareness for climate change. So it's a very nice message, indeed. But it just doesn't look right on the kit. And we're not ranking kits based on social messages. We're basing kits based on how nice they look. And I've got to admit, it's definitely probably one of the weaker ones. I'd put it in fine.
That was a bit rich, but okay.
Next up, we've got Middlesbrough. And from a distance, I fucking hate this kit. It doesn't look fantastic. When I'm looking at it from this distance, I'm like, ooh, don't know about that, Chief. But obviously, upon further inspection, you can see that it is a quality shirt. It's built with quality in mind and whatnot. And the sponsor looks fine and everything. But overall, I don't know. There's just something about the shirt that's not quite clicking with me. I've seen a lot of people say it's nice, but it ain't clicking with me. And I don't know what it is that's not clicking, but from a distance, because obviously you've got to think about what these look like from a distance. It just doesn't look fantastic, and I don't know. It's not poor, but it's also not fine. So I don't know should I make a middle section? Is it worth making a middle section? How do I add a row below? Let's just call this meh. No, not mech. Meh. Yeah, let's put it in meh. Because it's not poor and it's not fine. It's in the middle.
All right. I said, all right.
Burnley. I was going to look on their official club shop, like I have done so far with everyone else, but their club shop image quality was no more better than this. So this is the best we've got. However, this is a very nice kit. So, of course, I don't want to be giving praise out to clubs that I'm not supposed to like, but you've done a good job here, Dingles. This is pretty good. Obviously, the claret and blue, it's Burnley colours, but the way that the blue comes off the sleeve and starts like giving a blocky retro look to the shirt with the classic football shirt, I don't know, it's this nice bit of coincidence there. This shirt just looks nice. Umbro have done a great job with shirts this season across every league, I think. And this is definitely one of the better ones. I'm going to put this in great. This is actually a great kit. Burnley, you've done well.
Nice.
Norwich. Oh boy, a lot of people have given their praise on social media for this, and I've got to do the same. This is absolutely incredible. This is a fantastic shirt. The green going down, it's not too big and it's not too small, gives enough contrast, gives enough clarity. Lotus in between the lines looks great. It looks nice with the black. The new badge as well with Norwich, it looks so good. Like the old badge, I had the clunky black outline, so everything, the lion looked disabled and the bird didn't exactly look clean. This is a clean modern take on Norwich as well as the Norwich kit, and everything stands out. This is one of the best kits in the league this season. Chef's kiss, my friend. That's lovely.
Fantastic.
Ourselves, Preston North End. I was going to use our club shop, however, our image is too much to the left, so it's pretty difficult to see it. And it's not like it makes a difference anyways, because this is still pretty low quality image, but this is one of those funny shirts that looks better in person than it does on an image. And a lot of these shirts probably will look better in person than they do on images as well. Just bear that in mind. Every shirt is different in person. And this is definitely one of those shirts that look better in person. Let me get it. I've just thrown it over the other shirt for the rest of the recording. Obviously, it's quite see-through, as you would expect with most white shirts, but it's not mega see-through to the point where you can see your nipples. It's just, if you've got something dark underneath it like this black, it's very visible, and that's apparent when the players are on the pitch as well, when they have to wear those undershirt things. So, quality-wise, because it's Nike, it's not fantastic, but it feels a bit better than it did last season. I've noticed it's using the same, so not mesh design, but there's like little diamonds that run through it, which you can't see on this picture, but there's little diamonds that go through it, and it's exactly the same as what Liverpool have this season. The badge obviously has the same quality issues as it's had for the last 5 years, and the shirt overall quality wise doesn't feel great. I like the mesh back. That's something they had last season that I'm glad it's returned. It's nice. Overall, the kit isn't great. It's not a template, thank God, but it's as plain as it gets, and it's very similar to 2016, but it feels nerfed. So it's going in fine. There's nothing great about it. There's nothing terrible about it. It's just a nice point in the middle, but not met to the point where you feel like it looks a bit strange. It's a clean kit, but that's just about it. It's just clean.
There's a place so sad, and all of me is so sad. Such a sad.
West Brom, you have impressed me. You have impressed me big time. I love the retro theme behind the shirt. Because teams used to have, instead of a badge, they had just their initials going down it in this font. And the fact they've gone back to that is so lovely. And the way the stripe is blended in with a light blue but into the white. West Brom have made one of the best kits in this season. And oh my god, I'm not a West Brom fan, but I was so tempted to buy this and just stitch PNE into it instead, because this is such a great shirt. And I really wish PNE kept hold of Puma, because this just shows Puma's potential. Puma as well, they did Rotherham. Puma have done great this season with kits as well. The collar is nice as well. It's not collar, but the neck's nice as well. Everything about this shirt just hits home and it's fantastic. Chef's kiss, you've done great, West Brom.
I had to reach up to get to the cherry on the top. Got it. Oh, in the mouth. It was lovely.
Cardiff has ditched Adidas and they've gone to New Balance, which isn't a terrible idea. The neck is huge, so that's a bit strange, but I like how they've got the Cardiff pattern embroidered into the shirt. It looks pretty cool, I like that. I'm not sure if the badge has the same quality problem as North End's badge. It doesn't look like it, but from a distance it does. It's very strange. But overall, as a kit, I think this looks pretty cool. It's not terrible, of course, like I've just said, it looks pretty cool, but it's also not very, very good. It's another one of those great kits, I think. It's a good shirt, but it's not a terrible shirt. It's a great kit. I think this is a great kit.
Finger in, lick it. Tastes nice.
Birmingham, Nike. Why can't you give us this level of respect? Embroidered badge, very nice looking kit. This is one of the best kits so far, I think. It's not a chef's kiss level, I don't think. It's just missing a bit more of a flair, but I like how the blue is broken up with the dark blue as well, and the dashed line as well. That's pretty cool. The sleeve as well, being obviously the plain colour with the white on the bottom for extra contrast. It's nice. I hate Nike kits. I really do hate a lot of Nike kits. But Birmingham, you've done well. This is a good kit. Wigan, again, Puma, doing really well this season. From this image here, it doesn't look great. But on closer inspection, like this, you can see this is a pretty well made kit. The quality is absolute top. You can't deny it. This is a quality kit. The design, it might not be for everyone, but I gotta admit, I do like it. I like this design a lot. How it goes from dark blue to light blue as you go up, and it's got plenty of different shades of blue going up as well, contrasting with the white, the blue white army, whatever you want to call them. Puma, again, you've smashed it. This is a great kit. Not chef's kiss, but it's a great kit.
And everything was lovely once again. Wonderful.
Now, Blackpool. I could have gone to their club shop, but I refuse. I'm not giving them traffic. But I've gotta say, I do like the kit. I know I'm not supposed to like Blackpool, but in a ranking like this, I've got to be honest and I've got to be unbiased. This is a pretty nice kit. Again, Puma doing really well. The collar, or the neck, sorry, is nice with the blue on it to give a bit of contrast, because Blackpool love us that much. It's just nice to give a little bit of contrast like that on the sleeve as well. The white sponsor breaks up really well with the orange, and the orange diamonds going from dark colours to dark outline. Pattern all around, very, very nice. They could have easily made it a plain sleeve, but they didn't. They put a bit more extra effort into it, and it shows. This is a great kit. Simple as that. This kit's great.
Waste of money.
Sunderland, oh dear. Nike, you need to stop. This isn't fantastic. Sunderland, of course, you can't do much with this stripy design. It's Sunderland. You got to try and keep it to this design, but this just looks incredibly cheap. I don't know what it is about it, but this looks so fucking cheap. The quality of the stripes don't look great. Like, compare it to Sheffield, where they've got the black separating the white and the red. It doesn't look very nice, and the black night tick doesn't blend in very well. It just hurts my eyes to look at. The collar as well. Nothing about this shirt screams really good to me, to be honest. It just screams meh, average at best. I'm going to have to put it with us in fine.
I don't like it very much.
QPR, you've smashed it this season with all your kits. I've got to be honest with you, that away kit, oh, I can't wait to do that video just for that shirt. But this shirt is pretty nice. I do like how you got the thin blue line going from the neck to the arms. That's very nice. The stripy design going through it is not just simple stripe, it's broken up with a blue line. The sponsor blends in really well. The badge looks fantastic in this shirt as well. Little details on the inside of the neck. This is a great shirt. Absolute top tier chef's kiss shirt. QPR have smashed it this season. Error, you gotta get on board with us. We'll give you 10 million. Get us on that. Get us on a contract with Error or Hummel. Right, Watford. This is also a pretty nice shirt. I've seen a bit of what's the word? Negativity towards this shirt, but I quite like it. From a distance, it might not look great, but obviously when you're looking at it up close like this, I think this is a pretty cool shirt. No idea who this is still. Kill me. Let's just call him Kill Me for the laughs. I've never really seen them in the business, but oh well. This is a 100-year shirt apparently, according to this. Probably something to do with the stadium. I'm not too sure. But yeah, overall the quality of this kit just looks quality. You have to admit this looks like a quality shirt. You can't deny that. Can I get a full frontal view? Thank you. Yeah, the sleeve is a bit plain, which is a shame because it would have looked nice if the pattern continued. But the pattern as well, just going through the shirt, this looks pretty good. This is another one of those great kits, I think.
It was great. Really great.
Oh my, COVID. Moving on, Blackburn. Their site's a bit weird, I can't zoom in on the shirt, but this shirt I've seen it in person. This is another one of those shirts that I think you have to see, oh dear, that you have to see in person to truly understand that it looks great or whatnot, but it's actually not a bad kit. It's not the best kit Blackburn's ever had, far from it. It's also not one of the worst. I'm not keen on how the red breaks up here like that. That looks a bit silly. The sponsor looks nice in the red, but overall as a shirt, I'd say it's fine. It's a good shirt, but it's not a great shirt. I like the little pattern on the blue, but the white's a bit plain. Again, in person it looks nicer, but overall probably just a fine shirt. Coventry is another one of those teams that have absolutely smashed it out of the park this season. Hummel, you've done it again. This is a fucking great kit. Of course, I've said in the past, on these past videos, that Preston also had kits like this in the past where they had thin blue lines going down like that. The difference here is this line is big enough to look good, and it breaks things down really nicely. It's got a nice looking pattern on the inside, if not a bit messy. It looks like the Spider-Verse. It's pretty cool. I think it's nice. This is a really, really nice kit, and it's also a kit that looks so good in person. The quality, it just screams quality, quite simply. This is a great shirt, and this is one of the few teams offering a long sleeve version, which is something we haven't seen in football for quite a while in the Championship. Teams like Man United will always offer long sleeve versions of the shirts because they love money. But yeah, this is nice. I rate this quite a lot.
Really good.
Stoke. This is a pretty good kit. It's another one of those white and red stripe ones, but the reason why this one works better than, say, Sunderland is because of how it's broken up. It's not just plain red, and it's not just plain white. Well, it is plain white, but you've got white stripes of different thicknesses going through the red to give it like a slash look, and it looks really nice. Nice pattern. The 365 and the black badge goes really nicely here. I do rate that a lot. And the little lines on the sleeve, very, very good. This is a great shirt. It's just a shame that the back is a bit plain, but I do like that Stoke City bit there. It's a nice shirt. This is a nice shirt. What can I say? Macron's done a really good job. This is fantastic. I'm gonna have to put this probably top tier. This is a great shirt.
And everything was lovely once again. Wonderful.
But Stoke, sort your shit out. This shirt doesn't come out until November. November! I don't know if it's a stock issue that... Oh shit, I didn't put that in. Chef's kiss, chef's kiss. I don't know if they've run out of original stock, but this is expected in November, and that's abysmal. Sort your shit out.
No, no we don't. No we don't. Never let me see you doing that again.
Millwall. I couldn't give this shirt enough praise when it came out, and for good reason. Look at it. Just look at this shirt. This is lovely. Obviously, Hummel, back to work. The Husky chocolate logo fits really well here. Obviously, the badge and the colours look nice. But obviously, we all know the standout is the fact that there is a fucking lion and its claws and its mane all the way down the shirt on its design. That is genius. This is a top-looking shirt on the front. And notice I say that because on the back, it's got this awful fucking logo on the back. Now, of course, this is probably just down to Millwall sponsorship deals. Obviously, we've got Par Group on the front and on the back of the shirt at the bottom. But please, no, this looks awful. It's got such a lovely shirt like this, and it's ruined by this horrible, horrible logo on the back. If it was down on the bottom, it wouldn't look as terrible, but because it's up here, that's offensive. It absolutely is offensive towards this shirt. It's not ruined completely. It's still a chef's kiss level of shirt. But it's probably the bottom of chef's kiss because this monstrosity just ruins it, and it's a shame because that is a great kit. Moving on to Luton, who are the only team we've managed to beat this season somehow. Umbro again, smashing it out of the park. Great looking neck. The sleeve again blends in nicely here, even though this looks a bit strange. It blends in nicely on the left side. The white on the shirt is really nice. How it fades. It's not a bold white. It's got a bit of a blur to it, which looks nice. It's a nice pattern going down. This on the back as well, compared to Mason scaffolding on the Millwall shirt. This looks really nice. Oh god, it clicked off it. Yeah, let's just get it. Actually, let's look at the picture gallery here. Can I get this picture, please? No. Okay, fuck you then. There we go. Yeah, look at that. It's a nice looking shirt. You can't deny that this shirt looks pretty good. It's not god tier for me, or chef's kiss should say. I don't think it's quite there. I don't know. It's just not exactly hitting right with me for the chef's kiss, but great kit, definitely.
Finger in, lick it. Tastes nice.
Hull. This is another one of those shirts that does give a lot of boldness. It looks brave. It stands out. It's got some obviously bright orange and then the black, and I like how the black separated with the white. I think that for me is one of the standout features of the kit, on how the white outlines everything and subsequently the black outlines everything on the sponsor. It gives some nice contrast. I do like it a lot. Umbro again smashing it out of the park. I would have preferred if a bit of the white continued onto the sleeve, maybe on top like that, or on the bottom bit here where it could just outline it. That would have looked pretty nice, but overall, yeah, this is a nice shirt. Great tier again.
Really good.
Swansea, this is a strange one. I know I'm a sucker for a shirt with a collar, but this collar looks cheap. It looks really cheap. The sponsor is fine, I guess, but then you've got these little patterns here as well going through the shirt, which look absolutely stupid. And I don't know why they've done that. It doesn't look. I don't really like the look of this plain pattern. And down here as well. It reminds me of what we had. That old collar shirt with the tiger looking stripe. You'll know what I mean when you see it. It reminds me of this, but the way that that. It looks like that a little bit. It reminds me of that, I think, but just obviously plain white. Maybe if they had a bit of a colour on that, like maybe a grey or a black, that would have looked pretty nice. Like I said, the colour looks cheap. Yeah, but this doesn't look terrible. It's not the worst shirt on the list, definitely not. But the sponsor, not sure about that. The overall look of the shirt looks a bit cheap as well. And on the back, they've got this giant, hideous green bar for Swansea Building Society. But at least it's on the bottom and not the top. So I'd probably give this a fine tier. It's alright at best, but yeah. I might have to reconsider where I'm putting these because I've not actually got any in pour or liquidate them. But I've got to be honest, it's not a terrible season for kits in the Championship. A lot of these don't look actually, I'm going to move Sunderland down to meh because I don't like it. But these aren't exactly terrible kits. We don't really have any poor or liquidate them, I don't think, really. Huddersfield, again, I can't fault it. Umbro, you've done well. This is a nice shirt. I like the red on the Umbro. I like how the sponsor's got a nice crossfade. Obviously, that's part of their logo, but it looks nice on the shirt. It would have been pretty cool if there was a black to break up the blue and the white, but as part of Huddersfield's identity, I can't complain. This looks nice. This is a nice looking kit again. Even if it's just maybe as standard as it gets, it's a great kit. Bristol, Bristol, Bristol. Oh, dear me. You might look at it and you think to yourself, well, there's nothing too dissimilar about this kit than there is from the other kits. However, I don't know, Chief. There's something about this kit that doesn't hit well with me. And I don't know what it is. I can't pinpoint it, but for starters, the collar looks incredibly cheap. This is some schoolboy level of collar. This will probably come off if you pull it hard enough. I don't know if that pattern is part of the kit or if it's just part of the shininess on the kit based on the picture, which it probably is. The Hummel logo you can't really see, but that's not a massive issue. They've got a Greg's logo on the back of the neck. They've got the classic Hummel arrows, but I don't know. It paired with the socks as well. Like them socks are hideous. I don't know. This probably is a poor shirt for me. It just looks cheap. It doesn't look great. The sponsor's fine, I suppose, but it just looks like some schoolboy shit. And I'm not a massive fan of it, in all honesty. It's just not working for me. I'm sorry, but this doesn't work for me. This is the only poor shirt we've got. And now to order them. So, Bristol, poor, that's the only one. I'd probably say the Middlesbrough is better than the Sunderland one on second thought. In terms of the fine kits, I'm going to have to put Reading at the top, maybe. Followed by us, and then Swansea, and then Blackburn, I think. Yeah, that sounds about right. For the great kits, and the very tippity top of the great kits, I'm going to have to keep Sheffield there because that's a great kit. Followed by Burnley, and then I think I prefer Birmingham over Cardiff a little bit. I prefer the Blackpool one over Wigan, but then I also prefer the Luton one over Blackpool. I prefer Hull at the bottom. Watford looks fine there. Yeah, move that up one, and then move that up. Yeah. Wigan versus Black. I'd rather have the Wigan kit. And then yeah, that looks fine to me. And then in terms of chef's kiss, Millwall, you got to stay at the bottom because of that horrible Mason scaffolding logo. West Brom, probably kit of the season for me. I love that kit. Oh god, no, get back up there, you bastard. I love that kit. Such a lovely kit. Norwich probably got a rank in second place. Rotherham third because of the detail. Actually, no. QPR third. I know Rotherham's got a very detailed kit. Actually, no, QPR second. Rotherham's got a very detailed kit, but I'm not massively keen on it. We'll get Norwich in third, Rotherham fourth. I'll get Coventry in fifth, and then Stoke. Yeah, that's my ranking of the Championship kits of 2022-2023. Let's get a zoom on that. Is my face obstructing that? Oh, it is just a wee bit. Let's zoom out a little bit, shall we? There we go. That is my Championship kit ranking for 2022 and 2023. In first place, we've got West Brom. In the middle of the park, we need 12 places. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We've got Luton in the middle. And then last place, we've got Bristol. We're towards the bottom, unfortunately, because our kit's not exactly supreme, stupendous. It's nothing fancy. Plain white shirt with a blue collar. But at least it's not a template. I suppose that's something to take away from it. But yeah. This season is a pretty good season for kits for the Championship, I think, and I hope you will join me next time when we talk about the away kits, because I've got a lot to talk about with some of these away kits. For example, Preston North End's away kit is another one of them strange ones, whereas you've got a team like QPR and they've got probably the best away kit in the league. So yeah, hopefully you join me for that video, because that one's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know how long I've been rambling for, but probably a bit too long, so I'm going to sign off now. I'll see you in a bit, take care, do whatever, and go buy that Preston North End shirt. Give us some money so we can sign a good contract with a good supplier. And I don't blame you for buying West Brom shirt if you have.